Good morning, sir.
And in the yesterday's class, we are working with this problem, right? I'm going to start this program. What is this? A number is there, and there is a search value, and we have a replace value like this. And if any number is exactly divisible by the search value, then I have to replace with 3. If there is any other values, I have to start with I have to replace with 4 5 like that. For example, if it is going to be start with 8, for example, if it is going to be start with 8, and the 2 is going to be replaced with 8, 3 is not divisible by 3 is not divisible by 2, 1 is not divisible by 2, then 4 is divisible by 2, then that is going to be replaced with 9, and 5 is not divisible by 2, and 6 is divisible by 2, then I have to replace with 1 here, not with the 10. Is there any other variable is there? Then I have to replace with the 2. I'm going to do like this. Just simply I'm going to read the two values here. I'm going to replace with the two values. First of all, what we have to think here, this is going to be in this way. I'm going to replace from here, right? I'm going to replace from here. Before that, I'm going to reverse the value. Then I have to do it. First of all, I'm going to reverse the value here. For reversing the value, I'm going to take some rev is equal to 0, while num, and before that, no need of that. Okay, I'm going to write reverse, then r is equal to num mod 10, then num is equal to num by 10, num by 10, then rev is equal to rev into 10 plus r. That's it. Now if I'm going to check here, rev is equal to, what is rev value? If this is the input, this is the input, and 2 2 and 8, yes, the number is going to be in a reverse order. Yes, the number is going to be in a reverse order. Okay, then I'm going to maintain here number is equal to rev. For simplicity, I'm going to maintain the reverse number in the river here, reverse number in the river here, reverse number in the num here. Then I'm going to write the original logic here, the original logic. Instead of this, I'm going to take 0 here. Okay, now rev is equal to r is equal to rev into 10, then rev is equal to rev is equal to rev into by 10. Here every digit, for example, this number is going to be in a reverse order. That means 6 5 4 1 3 2. This is the number now in rev here. Now the number is going to be, the first digit is in r here, the first digit is in r now. That means now this value is going to be 2. Now I am going to check that is it divisible? Is r is exactly divisible by such value? Is it exactly divisible? Yes, if it is divisible, then r is equal to rv, then r is equal to rv plus is equal to 1. Then for the next value, rv is going to be incremented. Okay, then rv is going to be incremented, and simplicity I'm going to write here, then num is equal to num into 10, num into 10 plus r here, num into 10 plus r. That's it, nothing else, I think. But here only one thing, what is that? If rv is equal to 10, rv is equal to 1. The only thing, if I'm going to execute it, if this is the input, sorry, I'm not printing here, that is the mistake. Just observe here, the first value is going to be replaced with 8, and this 4 is going to be replaced with 9, and 6 is going to be replaced with 1. Is it clear, everyone? For example, if I'm going to execute with a different input, this is the input and I am going to write here 2 and 9. That means first value is replaced with 9. First value is replaced with 9 and the 4 is going to be replaced with 1 and 6 is going to be replaced with 2. What I am doing here, I will dry run it. Just try to understand what I am writing here. First of all, note it down. I am going to print num. Just simply I am going to print num here. Just try to write it down, everyone, what I am writing. And I will dry run it and how it is working. I will show you. I will write it is in outside also, no problem for that. Or inside also, no problem. How many of you understand what I am writing here, students? Is there any doubts? First of all, is there any doubts? Students, please ask me here, sir, why you are writing like this? Please ask me and I will explain it. Students, sir, why you are writing like this condition? If you have any doubt on that, just ask me why you are writing like this. If you ask the doubt and I will explain it. Anyone?
సో చెప్పండి సార్ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ.
I will dry run it with an example. For example, this is going to be 2 and 8 and 9. Okay. Now REV is equal to 0. Just try to understand and you have also practice how it is a dry running. Okay. You have, first of all, whenever I am going to give a program, I am going to give a sample test case, right? I am going to give a sample test case and I am going to explain with that sample test case. You also take one input. You also take one input and you have to do it manually. What is the output of that one? Then you have to apply here. Okay. Now this is the input, the number and the search value is 2 and replace value is equal to 9. Okay. For example, it is going to be 8. Okay. Now, what is REV value? REV value is equal to 0 here. My first task up to this one, this is going to be printing the reverse value. Up to printing the reverse value, I am going to reverse it. My first step is I am going to reverse it. Why I am going to reverse it? Why? Because I am going to traverse this number. I am going to traverse this number. This is my first digit. This is my first digit, second digit, third digit, fourth, fifth, sixth. Here, if it is the first digit, I have to replace, I don't know which number of digit it is from the right hand side. From the left hand side, I don't guess that this number is how many digit. But from the right hand side, this is the first digit. That's why, but my first digit is 2. My first digit is 2. My first digit is going to be replaced with 8. My first digit is to be replaced with 8. But here I am tracing in the backward side. That's why the first digit is 6. For that, but I am going to find the first digit from this one. And this is the second digit and this is the third digit. That's why I am going to reverse the number first of all. Okay. The number is going to be 6541132. Then this is the first digit. Now I am going to replace with 2 with 8 and 3 and 1 are not divisible and 4 is the second digit and 6 is the last digit. That's why I am going to write, first of all I am going to reverse the number. Okay, first of all I am going to reverse the number. How it is reversing? The number is going to be 231 456. what is the two lines are very familiar to us, last digit and remaining value. Okay, last digit and remaining value. What is the last digit? Last digit is 6 and remaining values are going to be like this. Remaining values are going to be like this. Okay, and next R is equal to REV into 10 plus R. REV value is initially 0, 0 into 10 becomes 0, 0 plus R, that is going to be 6. 0 plus R value. What is R value now? R value is going to be 6. 0 plus 6, then it is going to be 6 here. Now REV value is going to be 6 in the first step. And the new num value is going to be like this. And now just look at here. We have to consider this is the number now. This is the number now, and the last digit. This is the last digit, and the remaining digit is going to be like this. Last digit and remaining digit. Now REV into 10, that means 6 into 10, that is going to be 60 plus R, that is going to be 65. That is going to be 65. 60 into 10 plus R, 65. Then this is new num value, and this is going to be 4, and this is going to be 231. Then again 65 into 10, that is going to be 650 plus R, that is going to be 654. Clear, Ashok? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Then the new num value is going to be 231, and R value is going to be 1, the last digit, and the remaining digit is going to be 23. And again 654 into 10, 6540 plus 1. Okay. Then new num value is going to be 23, and last digit is 3, and remaining digit is going to be 2. And REV into 10, 65,410 plus 3, like this. Then the last digit, then new num value is going to be 2, while 2 is true coming inside, and the last digit and the remaining digit. Last digit, if it is only single digit, last digit is R and the remaining digit is going to be 0. Then again into 10 plus 2. Okay, now it is moving into while 0. While 0, it is going to be false, and it is going to be written. What is the value inside REV now? The reverse of the number. The reverse of the number. If you observe here, if I am going to execute it, the number is 231546 and 2 and 8, for example. Just observe here the value. I am going to check at this point. Is it working or not? Is it working or not? Is it working perfectly or not? If it is working perfectly, then only I will go for step 2. If it is wrong, I have to stay here and I have to solve it. Then only I will move to the next step. Okay, don't go for the next step. We have to fix the problem here and we have to go to the next step. Yes, my program is working perfectly. Then that means REV value is in a reverse order now. Now I am going to take, why I am going to take number is equal to 0. I am going to place, I am not taking any new value here. I am not taking any new value. Just simply I am going to take number is equal to 0. Sir? Yes. There is no need to take number is equal.
మీరు రివర్స్ చేస్తుంది ఉంది కదా సార్, అది ఒక టెస్ట్ కేసుకి ఫెయిల్ అవుద్దేమో కదా సార్. అంటే ఎండింగ్ లో 0తో ఎండ్ అయితే రివర్స్ చేసినప్పుడు డిజిట్స్ తగ్గిపోతాయేమో కదా సార్ నెంబర్ లో.
ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, okay, that for example 231450, right? 450, then it is going to be 2 and 8. Then it is not taking as 0 like that, right?
Yes sir.
Okay,
ట్రై చేయకుండా వేరేలా ట్రై చేయండి సార్.
Okay, then I have to find here. Okay, that is a problem here. I am going to take some temp is equal to num here. Okay, I'm going to take a temp here and I'm going to copy the value of num in the temp. Then I'm going to count how many digits it is. Okay, how many digits it is first of all. Then I'm going to replace num is equal to temp again. Is it clear? I'm going to find how many digits it is. A small mistake is there. That's why I'm going to find how many digits it is. And now I'm going to trace from here to here. I will explain it. Again, I'm going to write while num. I will show you how it is working. Num mod 10 and num is equal to num by 10. Num by 10. I'm going to show you what is R value inside it. If this is the input, I'm going to execute it. If this is the input, C value is not defined, C is equal to 0 here. If this is the input and this is going to be 6 5 4 3 2, like this it is moving. And now instead of that I'm going to print the values from the first value here. And now instead of this I'm going to write a power of, just remove your camera. Delete. How I am going to work with this number is equal to 2 3 1 4 5 6. Okay, how many digits are there? 6 digits. Then number mod power of 10 comma 5 and by like this. Yes, I am getting the first value and the remaining value. Just observe here the first value and the remaining value, and this is the value of C. This is the value of C, and I am going to decrement it every time. Is it clear? First of all, I am going to write like this, and this is the remaining value. Do you understand what I am writing here? Do you understand what I am writing? Here I am going to count the values. How many values are there? 6 values are there. Instead of 6 values, I am going to take 5 here. Power of 10 comma 5 divided by, then that is going to be get the first value here. Instead of that, I am going to write C is equal to C minus 1, and I am going to take a power of 10 comma C, and this is going to be R value, and this is going to be the reverse value. If I am going to execute it, this is the values. Number is equal to, then C minus is equal to 1. C minus is equal to 1. Just again I am going to write it. Big values. Number is equal to number mod. Num value is going to be in reverse order. What is C value? C value is going to be 5, and the number by power of 10 comma 5 is going to be like this, and the number is equal to mod power of 10 comma 5 is equal to like this, and The final value here, it is working perfectly. Then why it is not stopping here? Is greater than 0. You need to take like it is stopping at this position. Number is equal to, sorry, it's going to be power of 10 comma c. I have to write like this also, and this is the value, and yes, it is going to be printing from the first value 2 3 1 4 5 6. Yes, in this way I'm going to trace from the first value. Now it is clear now. Is it clear how I am getting? I'm going to find how many digits it is, and digits minus 1, and again I'm going to do the power of I will write the code and I will explain it. Okay, I will write the code and I will explain it. Okay, now I'm going to write r value is now with with the first value. Now I'm going to check if r mod 2, if r is divisible by SV, then I have to do it. Then, for example, REV is some empty value is there. Then REV is equal to some new number. No need of REV here. New number. Okay. For example, new number is equal to, what is that logic? New number is equal to new number plus r into equal to 0, cc is equal to 1 into cc. This is outside, and r is equal to rv. Then rv plus is equal to 1, if rv is equal to 10, then rv is equal to 1. And what is cc value? Cc value is always cc plus is equal to, cc is equal to cc into 10. Okay, I will write it. What I'm writing, what is the new number? RV, R is equal to SV. It is not replacing. R here. 2. This is the first value, right? This is the first value. I'm going to replace here. Then new node. It is not replacing. This is in the reverse order. Yes, R is such value. R is exactly divisible by such value. Then I have to replace with the SV. No, that is going to be RV, right? Then RV. Then RV is equal to RV plus 1. And RV is equal to RV plus 1. It is clear now? Print of R here, not here. I'm going to write here. Yes, this is going to be 8. No mistake in the logic, I think. NN into 10, NN into R. Then it is going to be, what is R value? R value into CC. Then it becomes, what is that? 8 into 1. 8 into 1 plus 0, that is going to be 8. That is going to be 8. Then it becomes 10. Then what is the next value? 3. 3 into 10. into 10. Nothing is there. New number into 10 plus r. I will try to write it, but it is not here. This is the input. New value is going to be 8, 9 and 1. Yes, it is working now. Okay, there is no need of this CC. There is no need to print this value also. Okay. Okay now, and now I'm going to print NN. Okay, now I'm going to, who is this? To take that in it. Okay, just listen carefully. With the first step, I'm going to find how many digits in it. That is going to be 6. How many digits in it? That is going to be 6 here. Now I'm going to find that I'm going to convert into 5 only, not why, because up to this one only I want, not the last one. That's why I'm going to take here only 5. Why? Because the power into 6, then it is going to be taken as 0. That's why I'm going to take up to this value only. That's why I'm going to find how many digits in it, and after that I'm going to take here c is equal to c minus 1. Then it becomes only 5. Okay, then it becomes only 5. I'm going to take temp is equal to num, and after this loop num becomes 0. Then again I'm going to write overwrite that value. I'm going to set the value again with the original value. Okay, then coming into this one, is it clear up to this, students? Up to this, is it clear what I'm writing here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, up to this, just I'm finding that how many digits are there, how many digits in that number. That's it, nothing else. Okay, and then this is the number, right? This is the number, and I'm coming down, and this is the number, and the count is going to be 5. And coming here, what is r value now? R value is equal to num. The num value is going to be like this: num by power of 10 comma c, 10 power c, 10 power 5. If I am going to execute it, it is going to be like this. Just observe here, I am going to find the first digit here. Okay, for example, I am going to take this value like this, and instead of double by, I am going to take the modulus symbol, and it is the remaining values. Do you getting my point or not? And again I am going to write the same thing. Number is equal to, for example, number is equal to like this. Again, then I am going to write c is equal to c minus 1. Now it is going to be divided like this. If I am going to write like this, this is the original value right now, and then it is going to be written as a 3. I am going to trace from the last values, from the first values. Do you getting my point? What is the meaning of these two values? These two. Is it clear, students? These are two lines. Every time I am going to subtract a c here. Why? Because here power 5, power 4, power 3, power 2, power 1. That's why I'm going to, every time I'm going to decrement the c value. Instead of writing these two lines, for example, what is that? Num is equal to num by 10. Num is equal to num into 10. I'm going to reverse it. Why? Because instead of finding the last digit, I'm going to find the first digit. Clear? Is it clear? Then after that, I am going to find is the digit is, for example, first r value is going to be 2. First r value is going to be 2. Is 2 is divisible by 2 or not? Ashok, is 2 is divisible by 2 or not? Is 2 is divisible by 2?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then I am going to replace
Yes,
R
yes,
value with RV. What is RV value? 8. Okay. Now R value becomes 8. Instead of 2, I am going to take 8 here. Okay. Then RV becomes 9. RV becomes 9 by for the next iteration I am going to take with 9 here. Okay. If it is a 10, I am going to replace with 1 here. That is not working now. And moving into this one. And here, what is the value now? Instead of what is R value now? R value is going to be 8. 8 into 10. Then 8 into 10. Then 8 into 10 plus. Oh, no. 0 into 10, that is going to be 0 into 10 is going to be 0 plus 8. Then it becomes 8. Then it becomes 8. Simply it becomes 8. And the next value is going to be 3. What is the next value? The next value is going to be 3 now. The next value is going to be 3. Okay. And this value is going to be this one. The remaining values. And C becomes 3. Then it becomes 3 now. Okay, coming into this one. Now the R value is going to be 3. Is 3 is divisible by 2? Is 3 is divisible by 2?
No, sir.
No, that's why it is not entering into this one, and coming to here. Simply, what is R value? R value is 3 only. 8 into 10, that is going to be 80. 80 plus 3. Then it becomes 83. Then it becomes 83. Clear? And the next value is going to be 1. The next value is going to be 1. And this is becomes a 456. Then it becomes 2. Now again it is checking that is 1 is divisible by 2. No, 1 is not divisible by 2. Then coming here, 83 into 10 plus 1, then it is 831. Okay. Then the next value is going to be 4. The next value is going to be 4 and remaining value is going to be 56 and this is going to be 1. Now it is 4, right? Is 4 is divisible by 2 or not? Is 4 is divisible by 2 or not? Yes. Then what is RB value? RB value is 9 already. Then R becomes 9. Then R becomes 9. Then RB becomes 10. Then RB becomes 10. Then coming to here, is RB is 10? Yes. Then RB becomes 1. I'm writing here. Okay. But what is R value now? R value is 9 only. Then it becomes 9. Is it clear? The next value is going to be 5 and this is going to be 6. And then is 5 is divisible? Is 5 is divisible by 2? No, 5 is not divisible by 2. Then simply it is adding 5 here. In the next value 6 and it becomes a 0. Is 6 is divisible by 2? Yes, 6 is divisible by 2. Then R value is going to be 1. Why? Because RB value is 1. Then RB becomes a 2. Then RB becomes a 2. Then it is going to be add 1 here. And finally, it is going to be print the result here. Is it clear, students? Is it clear? A big program that is.
yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, try to execute with the different examples, then you will get a clear idea about that one. Just try to take a pics of that and take one number after the class, take a number and try to execute it. Then you will understand more clear.
Sir,
Yes.
replace value 10 ఇవ్వచ్చా sir?
Replace value 10 ఇవ్వకూడదు కదా ఇక్కడ. Replace value, for example, the replace values is always the constants is there. If it is there, we are going to do it. For example, replace value is just a minute. Replace value is I'm going to write a condition for that one also. If replace value is greater than 10, replace, I'm going to write. So just mute it. Hello. if replace value is for example 11, okay, for example 11, I am going to write replace value is equal to replace value mod, just a minute, 11 mod 10 plus 1, then it becomes a 2. Okay, for example, if it is going to be 10, if it is going to be 10, again I'm going to write 10 mod 10 plus 1, then it becomes 1. Is it clear? If any value, for example, if we give RV is equal to for example 101, I'm going to do 101 mod 10 plus 1, then it is going to be 2. Is it clear? For example, based on the constraints, if the constraints is more than like that, just simply I'm going to write here RV is equal to RV mod 10 plus 1. I execute it. If I execute it, that is going to be in, okay, that is going to be 8 plus 1. If it is greater than only, okay, if it is RV is greater than 10, is greater than 10, then only it will be true. Okay, is it clear? We can write like this. If there is any mistake, I am thinking only in one way, right? If you are giving any suggestions, definitely I will write the logic. Okay, is it clear? Based on the constraints, for example, in the constraints they are going to be tell that for example RV is less than equal to like this, for example like this. That means the RV value is always in between 1 to 10 only. Okay, for example the RV value is going to be like this, then we have to write the condition like this. Clear? That's why we have to observe every time the constraints also. If the test cases are missing, we have to observe the constraints also. Clear, everyone?
Sir.
Is there any other suggestions to write the logic? Is there any, for example, sir, in this case it is missing? If you give that, I will definitely work on that. Okay. If for example, if I by heart the program, definitely I will write in only one way, right? If I by heart that program, I never teach this program in any class. This is my first program. This is the first time I'm teaching this program. Why? Because the program is born in this class only. Okay, then I teach in the different classes. Clear, everyone?
Sir.
If there is any doubt, just ask me and I will try to explain it. Students, why I am writing the one big mistake is this one. Why I am taking C is equal to C minus 1 is the big question here. It's looking very simple, but why I am taking C is equal to C minus 1? Why I am taking C is equal to C minus 1 here? Anyone?
పవర్ కోసం సార్ ఫస్ట్ డిజిట్ రావాలంటే పవర్ 1 నెంబర్స్ కన్నా పవర్ 1 తక్కువ తీసుకోవాలి సార్.
Yes, definitely. That is the logic here. That's why I am going to take C is equal to C minus 1. For example, here number is equal to 1, 2, 3. Number is equal to 1, 2, 3. If I want to get the first value, if it, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there, right? Num mod num by power of 10 comma 3. If I write like this, it is going to be give a 0 here. If I take here with a 2, then it is going to be printing the first digit. That means number of digits minus 1 only, it will give the first digit. That's why I'm taking here C is equal to C minus 1. Okay, with the practice only we can get it. At the first time when I'm writing like this, definitely I will know that I will definitely I'm not writing this condition. I don't know exactly. If the mistake is done, I'm writing like this and I'm going to check it. Yes, it is coming 0, right? Why it is coming 0 here? that is going to be 123 by 123 by 3 zeros means it is going to be 1000. Then automatically it is going to be 0, right? 3 zeros means that is going to be 1000. If it is 100, it will be give. That means I am thinking that what is C value now? C value is going to be 1000. I am checking here. C value is going to be 1000. That's why it is not printing. If it is 100, definitely it is working. Then I am going to decrement it at my initial stages of programming. I know that exactly. Okay, don't worry about how I am thinking here. Okay, I practice only, it will be no. And every time I'm going to decrement C every time. I'm going to decrement the C value every time. I'm moving into the next program. Can I move into the next program? Is there any doubts here, students? Is there any doubts?
Sir,
లాస్ట్ లో జీరో ఇస్తే రీప్లేస్ వాల్యూ రావట్లేదు సార్.
Place value. Place 83195. This is 0 mod 2, then it becomes 0. Okay, but it is not giving the output here. It is moving into this one. Just a minute. Still visible. Then 0. Why it is not working? Is equal to 0. Is equal to 0, or just a minute, I am going to check it again. It is 0. Okay, understand how it is working. Because the last digits are zeros, then the number becomes a 0 here, and the number becomes 0. The last digits are 0, right? The last digits are 0, then it is coming as 0. To overcome it, we have to find how many zeros in the end. Do you understand why it is not coming? Whenever the problem is there, I am thinking that why it is not coming. Is it clear? Why it is not coming? It is not coming. If I give the last values as, for example, zeros, the number becomes 0, right? The number becomes 0. That's why it is not entering into the loop. That's why it is not entering into the loop. That is the mistake here. And what we have to do here? For example, I am going to find here how many digits it is going to be. How many digits it is going to be? The number is going to be like this. It is going to be 5 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits are there. After that, just a minute. That means it is going to be giving exactly or not.
Sir,
Yes.
వైల్ లూప్ వల్ల కాదు సార్ ప్రాబ్లం. మనం లాస్ట్ లో nn ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు nn ఇంటూ 10 చేసి ప్లస్ r యాడ్ చేస్తాం కదా సార్. r అనే వాల్యూ 0 అవడం వల్ల దానికి యాడ్ అయ్యి అదే నెంబర్ ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది సార్. 0 లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ లో యాడ్ అవ్వట్లేదు సార్. అది సార్ అక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం. వైల్ లూప్ లో అది ప్రాబ్లం ఏం కాదు సార్. ఆ లాస్ట్ ఎండింగ్ లో ప్లస్ r చేయడం వల్ల ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది సార్ మనకి.
r చేయడం వల్ల ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది.
అదే లాస్ట్ r వాల్యూ 0 అవుతుంది కదా సార్. లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ 0 అయితే
అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే నీకు ఇంటూ 10 అని పెట్టాను కదా, మరి 0 యాడ్ అయిపోతుంది ఆటోమేటిక్గా. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నాకు 123 ఇంటూ 10 ప్లస్ 0 అని అనుకోండి, వచ్చిందా 0 లేదా? అదేనా? Is it coming or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Main problem is here the number becomes 0. I will show you where it is going to be error. For example, if I give the input like this, just observe here, this is the number and this is the number and 450. then 50, then it becomes a 0 here. Then it is not entering into, with that 0 it is not entering here. You got my point?
ఓకే సార్.
Yes, that is the mistake. That's why I am working on that. Yes, it is working on the digits, no doubt. And here
ఇఫ్ కండిషన్ పెడితే దాన్ని మనం రిమూవ్ చేయొచ్చు కదా సార్. ఇఫ్ లో నంబర్ వాల్యూ అండ్ సి వాల్యూ కూడా ట్రూ అయినప్పుడు
okay,
అర్థమైంది సార్ నేను చెప్పింది.
just a minute, I have to convert into true here. Infinite loop, just excellent idea that is. Here I am going to write if, what is C value at this position, I am going to print it. What is C value? C value is going to be 0. C value is going to be 0. That is not a fair one here. Just a minute, but that is a nice idea. I am going to execute it. If this is the number, what is C? C is going to be -1 at last. Okay, if C is -1, I'm going to find it like this, true here. I'm coming here, and if C is equal to -1 and num is equal to 0, num is equal to 0, then only I have to come outside of the loop. Okay, then only I have to come outside of the loop. Is it working perfectly or not? For the last value it is not working. C value is equal to 0 here. To check here, I have to check here. It is working normally for the normal numbers. If I am going to execute this value, is it working or not now? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. For example, if
సార్ ఇప్పుడు మిడిల్ లో 0 ఇచ్చి చూడండి సార్.
I'm going to give like this. Yes, 1 and 2. Okay. If the number is going to be like this, 0, 0, 4, 5, 6, for example. Okay. Yes, it is working or not now? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, it's working now. It's working. Really, it's working now. Okay. Is there any problem here? If you are executing with the different inputs, then definitely we are going to break it. I'm going to check that what is the value of C when it is coming out. When it is coming out, the C value is -1. And here I'm going to write like this. And how to write normal condition for this? If C not equal to 1, C not equal to -1, and number 0, convert this into a normal condition. Then I'm going to this is the input. No, that is not. The condition, this is the condition I have to write like this. If C not equal to -1 or num not equal to 0, then only it will be moving into the loop again and again. I'm converting the condition into a break condition into a normal condition. I think it is clear. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. There is a problem and I'm going to rectify that problem.
మళ్ళా సార్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి సార్ మొత్తం.
Okay, definitely. After this it is clear, right? After this it is clear. This is going to be finding the number of digits. Finding the number of digits. how many numbers are there inside it. This is the logic. This logic is not changing at all. Okay, here it is going to be with 5. Okay, I'm going to convert this number into like this. Okay, I'm going to convert this number into like this, and how it is working here. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I want only 5. That's why I'm going to take like this, and number value is going to be like this only. Okay. Whenever the problem is if the last digits are zeros, it is going to give an error here. It's a small logical error. That is not a syntactical error. That is a logical error. Now, just try to listen here. Every line I'm going to check what is the output at this point. Okay, and finally now it is checking that what is the C value. C value is 5 not equal to -1. Is it true or not? 5
Yes,
not
sir.
equal to -1. Yes, if it is true, this is the OR gate, right? This is the OR condition. If one condition is true, there is no need to check the remaining one, and it is moving inside directly. Are you agree with me or not? That is a logical OR, right? That is a logical OR. If it is a false, then it is going to check the next one. Okay, is it clear? That's why it is not checking num not equal to 0 here. Okay, I think there is no need to write this one also, I think. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now
Yes, sir.
I'm going to put this one also, no problem for that. Okay, 5 not equal to 0, 5 not equal to -1. Yes, it is true, and moving inside, and R value is equal to, what is num value now? Num value is going to be this one, and divided by power of 5, 10 power 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it is going to be give the first digit, and and the remaining values are going to be like this. Okay, first digit and remaining values. In previously what we are doing here, last digit and remaining values, but this one is first digit and remaining values. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And now moving into, then I'm going to decrement C value with the C value becomes 4 now. Okay, C value is going to be decremented as 4, and coming to this one. Now what is R value? R value is 2. Is 2 divisible by 2 or not? Why I'm going to check with SV 2 only, that is SV value is 2. Okay, is 2 is divisible by 2?
Sir.
Yes. Then I am going to replace R value with 8 here. Okay, then R value becomes 8. Then RV becomes a 9. Why I am going to turn it as a 9 means I am going to increment the value of RV. For the replacing of next value, I am going to take RV is equal to 9. Then coming into here. Now I'm going to check is RV is the 10. No, RV is not 10. And coming to here. What is NN value? NN value is initially 0. And 0 into 10, that is going to be 0. 0 plus R. What is R value? It is modified to 8, right? Then it is going to be 0 plus 8. Then it becomes 8. Okay? Is it clear up to step 1, everyone? For the first iteration. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then I am going to remove all the values again. Then I am going to remove this. Now the new again it is checking that is 4 is not equal to -1. Is it true or not? 4 not equal to -1.
Yes, sir.
It is true, and coming inside. And now the new value is going to be this one. and the first digit and remaining digits. First digit and remaining digits. Okay. Now C becomes a 3. C becomes a 3, and coming to here, and R value is 3. 3 mod 2 is 3 is divisible by 2. Is 3 is divisible by
No,
2?
sir.
No, then it is not entering into the all these values, then directly coming into here, 8 into 10, it is becomes 80 plus R. What is R value? What is R value?
3,
R
sir.
value is 3 only. R value is 3. R value is 3 only. R
Okay.
value is 3. Okay, 80 plus 3, then it becomes 83. Okay, R value is not changing here. R value is 3 only. Okay, why? Because 3 is not divisible by 2. Okay, then the next value is, it is going to be 1, and it is checking that 3 is not equal to minus 1. Yes, it is coming, and the first digit is 1 and the remaining digit is 450. Remaining digit is going to be 450, and C becomes 2. And again I am checking that is 1 is divisible by 2. No, 1 is not divisible by 2. Then it is not moving inside it, and it is coming here 83 into 10, 830 plus 1, then it becomes 831. Okay, 831. Then moving into here again, is 2 not equal to minus 1? Yes, 2 is not equal to minus 1. Coming here, the first digit is 4 and remaining digit is going to be 50, and it becomes 1. C value becomes 1, and it is checking that what is R value now? R value is 4. 4 mod 2. 4 is divisible by 2 or not?
Yes,
4
sir.
is divisible by 2. Then moving into here, then R value becomes 9 now. Why? Because RB is 9, right? Then R value becomes 9. Then R value is going to be 10. 9 plus 1, then it becomes 10. Here I am checking that is it 10? If it is 10, I am going to replace with 1. Okay, I am going to replace with 1 here. Now, what is R value? R value is 9 only. Then it becomes 9 here. 831 plus into 10 plus 9. Then it becomes 9 now. Now it is moving here. The last digit, the first digit is 5, and remaining digit is going to be 0. Remaining digit is going to be 0. This is the mistake when we are writing the previous one. Now it becomes 0. Now it becomes 0. Now it is moving here like this. Is 5 is divisible by 2? Is 5 is divisible by 2?
No, sir.
No, then it is automatically coming here, and it is going to be replaced with 5. Just inserting the 5. That's it, nothing else. Okay. Now again coming into this position, 0 not equal to minus 1. 0 not equal to minus 1. That is also true. Then coming here, R value is going to be 0 and num value is also 0. Okay. Now it becomes minus 1. C value becomes minus 1, and it is going to be checked that is it 0 is divisible by 2 or not. Yes, 0 is going to be, if it is a smaller value, then automatically it is coming 0 here. Then it is automatically coming 0 here, and I am going to check that. Then it is going to be replaced with R value with 1, and it becomes 11. Sorry, it becomes a 2. 1 plus 1, that it becomes a 2 here. Then it is not entering into this one, and automatically what is R value now? R value is going to be 1. Then it becomes 1 like this, and minus 1 not equal to minus 1. Is it true? Minus 1 not equal to minus 1.
False.
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 sir.
False.
Then it is going to be coming here. What is num value? Num value is also 0. 0
Zero.
not equal to 0. That is also
False.
false. Then it is coming out of the loop, and it is going to be print this value. Wow, great program. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If you have any doubts in that, just take a number, and try run it. How I am doing it? how I am doing, just simply what value inside it. Just if you have any doubts here, go for ideally, and what is the number of, for example, the number is going to be 450 by for example 100, and it is going to be give 4. Okay, that means this value is going to be 4. Like that, you have to understand how the compiler is working. Use shell prompt. It is more understandable to you. Okay, checking of small values, how it is working, then you will get a clear idea. Whenever I am going to any doubt on that, just simply I am going to come into the shell prompt and I am going to check here only, right? Are you observing or not? Yes, and every time if there is any mistake, if there is any statement is not understandable to me, then immediately I am coming to the shell prompt and how it is working. For example, power of 10, 3, then it becomes 1000. Yes, 10 into 10 into 10. Like that, I have to understand like this. Yes, what value it is giving. You have to come to shell prompt and check it. I think it is clear, right? Now it is very, very clear. Some big program, that is. I also never expect this one, this much big program. Okay. Cool, everyone. Just cool. And I want to give you a simple program again. What values I have to give? A very simple program to your homework. What is that? For example, are you finding that is that full even, full odd, even and odd? I think it is it finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. Is it explained by me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Then for example, the number is going to be like this. Now I'm going to search value is going to be, for example, 1 here. For example, search value is going to be 1. It is very simple program, I think. Replace the values. For example, it is going to be like this. If it is going to be like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the first digit? What is the first digit?
1.
1. 1 is the first digit and the last digit is going to be 4. Just replace like this. 2, 3, 1. I'm not reversing the number here. Just observe here. I'm not reversing the number. Just simply I'm going to swap the first value and last value here. First is coming into the 4 is coming to the first position and 1 is coming into the last position. Is it clear? Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes. Is it clear? And and here 1, 4 is like that. I'm going to reverse the middle values. For example, it is going to be like this. It is going to be like this, and the last values are going to be in the same way. 4, 3, 2. The middle values are going to be reversed. The first and the last digits are at the same positions, and the middle values are going to be reverse manner. 2, 3, 4. Then it becomes 432. Is it clear? The question, the second question.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Everyone just create a GitHub account, and you have to do the programs, and you have to save in the GitHub and post me that link, and I will check it there. Okay. How to post, how to create an account, I don't know. Why? Because all of you know about how to create account in Facebook and Instagram, right? In the same way, you have to create an account in the GitHub, and where to post. Just create a folder on that. That is going to be Become Coder Python, and then on that folder you have to upload all these files and upload what are the program you are doing. Just upload that program file and share that link to me in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I will check that one. Why? Because there are so many messages, so many images are there, right? Just simply put that just a link here. For example, what is that? Just okay, just share the link. First of all, you have to create a GitHub account. And you have to solve the problems what I am giving here. Just you have to create a folder. The folder on that is going to be Become Coder Python. And in that folder, every program what you are doing here, just upload that program there, and it is generating one link, and share the link to me in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Clear. There are two questions for tomorrow. Not big like this, and this is going to be very simple, and you have to drag the first and the last digits. First digit as last digit and last digit as first digit, and this is the question 1. And the second question is first and the last digits are at the same positions. The middle digits are going to be in a reversed way. That means here there are 3 values are there, 2 3 4, then 432, then it becomes a 432. Clear? Is the questions are clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you everyone. We will meet tomorrow.